Today is Friday, June 12. Welcome to the news with Bill and the star of the show, Millie. Good morning, Millie. Oh, you good girl. Okay, guess what's in the news today? Remember when Trump first took over Venezuela? He said the oil companies were going to invest $100 billion in refurbishing their antiquated oil drilling and bringing all this oil to America? Well, the oil companies went over there and took a look and said it would take us too long to recuperate the money it would take for them to invest in this antiquated oil drilling system. So it will be interesting to see what Trump's going to do now. He said the big advantage was going to be getting all that oil. So Israel has told Trump that if he does not, you went down? Okay. Israel has told Trump if he does not continue the war against Iran, then Israel will continue by itself. If America stops fighting Iran and Israel continues, it will turn many nations away from Israel. Is Bible prophecy coming real? Zechariah 12:3. On that day I will make Jerusalem a heavy stone for all the peoples. All who lift it will surely hurt themselves, and all the nations of the earth will gather against it. Zechariah 14:2 and 3. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle. Then shall the Lord go forth and fight those against those nations, as when he fought the day of the battle. Psalm 83:4. They have said, come and let us wipe them out as a nation, that the name of Israel be remembered no more. Sure is interesting how there's a correlation between prophecy and current events. The largest World Cup in history kicked off yesterday. 48 teams across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico playing 104 matches over 39 days. Soccer officials expect more than 5 million fans in stadiums and roughly 6 billion watching worldwide. As visitors fly into Los Angeles airport, they will have to step over or around homeless population actually in the terminal. I never thought I would see the day that America became a third world country. Since the passage of the Big Beautiful Bill, 3.5 million less people are collecting S.N.A.P benefits, what used to be called food stamps. It raised the age limit for work requirements from 54 to 64, and it increased the amount of documentation required to enroll. S.N.A.P enrollment has dropped in every state. The state of Arizona has seen a reported 51% decline. Kind of interesting. RFK Jr. says 77% of American children can no longer qualify for military service, calls it a national security crisis, and automatic draft registration is approaching. That's amazing, 77%. I guess we have a weight problem in America. Maybe they're overweight. I mean, they have boot camp, you lose the weight. But diabetes, maybe? I don't know, man, that's wild. President Trump canceled planned strikes against Iran on Thursday, yesterday. He said treaty negotiations have been approved at the highest level of Iran leadership. He expects signing to be announced shortly. This was announced hours after Trump threatened to seize Kharg Island and take control of the country's energy industry. Kharg Island exports up to 7 million barrels of oil per day, most of it to China. It's the hub of Iran's oil exports. Trump said the deal could be signed within days, and the terms had been approved by all parties, including Israel, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt. Iran hasn't confirmed anything yet. Who knows what's going on? Trump says something, and then Iran says, no. We'll see. I'm certain Trump's going to get a deal. He knows this politically is not looking good for him. So he's going to get a deal. Whether Iran deals or not, he's going to get a deal. This is interesting. The Pentagon went on lockdown for several hours just before 11 a.m. Thursday because sensors detected a potential air quality issue. Hazmat teams responded by closing several floors and testing the air. It was determined that there was no hazard, and all went back to work. No cause has been identified. I believe if they found a cause, they wouldn't tell us. If it was terrorism, I don't think they're going to let us know that. The organizers of President Trump's Great American State Fair said every state will be represented at the once-in-a-generation event, the 16-day 250th birthday celebration opening June 25 on the National Mall. Well, 7 states have announced that they are declining the invitation. Connecticut, Illinois, I guess if you're from there, Maine, Massachusetts, North Carolina, Oregon, and Washington. All 7 states have Democratic governors. Surprise, surprise. Trump has accused California voting of fraud. The California election laws work by registering anyone walking into a DMV to vote without verifying citizenship. California is the national leader in issuing driver's licenses to illegal immigrants without any ID verification of voter registration. Despite federal law requiring voter roll maintenance, California has admitted in lawsuits that they haven't cleaned their rolls in years. This means anyone who walks into the DMV, regardless of legal status, gets registered, and every registered voter receives a mail-in ballot. Gee, do you think that lends itself to fraud? You know, and I saw Trump in an interview the other day, and the lady was saying, well, there's no evidence of fraud, as if it's a hard thing to figure out. Here, this is interesting. You know, they've been talking about climate change, all that. Well, El Nino, NOAA declared Thursday that the natural Pacific warming cycle has formed. They forecast a very strong event, possibly the largest on record. Scientists expect more extreme floods, droughts, which we can't afford here in Texas, and heat waves globally. 2027 is likely to be the hottest year on record. So if you're hot now, get used to it. Next year will be hotter. It's pretty nice right now here. Air conditioner's going. I have the front door open now, so because Millie likes to look out. It's the sun is just starting to peek out from the clouds. It gets pretty humid here, but the heat maintains about 90. Doesn't go over 90 too often, which is very hot when it's 50-60% humidity. Well, that's the news. Millie's gone. I don't know where she went. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. Oh, and yesterday I said that I was planning my camping trip for this weekend. It's not this weekend. It's the Father's Day weekend, which is a week from now. So it gives me more time to plan and pack the truck up for my trip. So see you tomorrow.